Welcome back. So now that we have some kind of application, let's try and deploy it to Firebase. Let's try and set up your Firebase account and get started working with Firebase. And then next lesson, we can start actually doing some more fun like authentication and work with storage and stuff like that. But let's just start out with creating a Firebase account, right? You just do that by actually going into Accounts, Google.com, sign up, and create a Google account. Ta-da! And when you've created a Google account, then you can actually log into that Google account and you can go to firebasegoogle.com. I'll add links for this in the description, of course, so you guys can find it. Now, when you get into this, you can press Go to Console. Yeah, mine is Danish right here, but it should say Go to Console if you're on a US setup. I go to the console, and now I can start working. That's all I had to do. Now the project is, now it's ready to create my first project in Firebase. So I'm going to say Add Project right here, because now I want to create a project, and my project is going to be called Family Sharing App for now. That's just going to be the project name right here. It's going to give it a project ID automatically right here. I'm going to say Denmark actually, because that's where I'm residing. And I'm going to say create the project. This will take a while. It'll start blinking and doing stuff, and we'll just wait. So when it's done, you're getting these small circles right here, and it says your new project is created, so we can continue. And there we go. Now you can actually see your entire Firebase setup right here. And if I do project overview like this and develop like this, you can see the different areas that we're going to start working with in the next couple of series. First, I think we're going to start with some basic authentication, just trying to make a login screen and log in and out. It's going to be the first step. Then we're going to try and work with the database to kind of store some more information about the user that's logged in and logged out. So we're going to use something called Firestore. There are two databases to pick from. Let me just show you here. There's the first database is a real-time database, and the other one is the Firestore, which is still in beta. And you know I'm a beta guy, so we'll go for this one. Then there's storage. We're going to store our files or our images for our album inside this guy. And then there's hosting. That's what we're going to work with in the next lesson, where we're going to host our application right here in Firebase. So this can host the Angular application for us. The last one, that's functions. Now this guy is also in beta right now. We're going to try and use it later to do a few things. First of all, we're going to make some better searching using this, or better managing of our data using this setup. But we're also going to try and use a few scripts to actually take an image and make a thumbnail of that image, or in a smaller icon that we can use instead of pulling down the entire full-size icon. So we're going to make that as well as a function later on. So a lot to do just to get this started, and then you can start looking into analytics and stability and growth, stuff like that. But right now, let's just keep it as this. And to be honest, there are some limits in this setup. There are some amounts you have to stay, some limits you have to stay within to kind of use Firebase until you start paying for it. You can go and read the docs on that. But for now, there's plenty of functionality here for me, and there's plenty of power for my small application to get started. See you next lesson. We'll try and deploy and host our current application on Firebase. See you next time. Have fun.